we're working on our Just Kiddings off ice, but before we get into it, let's take a look at what they look like on ice so you know exactly what you're trying to replicate and recreate. Now for the Just Kidding fake, it's going to be very similar to the weight shift fake, whereby I have my weight on one leg, I'm faking as if I'm going across, but I'm going to come back to the same side. We call it the Just Kidding when we keep the puck only on our forehand. So as we pull across, we put the weight to this leg, we open up the blade and keep it on the forehand side in order to push back in that direction. So the two pieces here are getting your blade to open and push back in the direction you came, which comes from your hands moving out, but also your legs doing one stride here and one stride on the pushback. That's my little Just Kidding. Some players will do it where they're loading up to shoot and they Just Kidding push to the side. Some players will do it where they're loading up to pull or toe drag and they'll keep that puck on the same side. So one more time here, I'm loaded up, I'm about to pull across, Just Kidding. Just Kidding. Just Kidding. Now make sure you go check out our full on-ice tutorial for Just Kiddings so you can see all the little details of how to execute that properly and you can bring that into this drill. But remember, one of the main things here that I want to focus on off the ice is getting my legs involved. Where a lot of people work on their stick handling drills with their feet kind of still and just working on their hands, we want to mimic exactly how we would do it at full speed and how we would do it on the ice, which means I start with my body weight on one side, the side that the puck's on. As I pull across, I open up the blade and I keep it on the forehand. So it's similar to a weight shift fake in that I'm faking the pull before pushing it back out in the direction I came. The common mistake here is bringing the puck too far. And when I bring it over too far, it makes it very hard to get my blade in the direction I need it. And in fact, that's the strength of the move, where if I leave the puck and don't really bring it at all, it's already out where I want it and I can push into it and have it protected away from the defender. Now that would be more of a Just Kidding that I'm working on faking, pulling it through the triangle. But remember, you can also fake pulling in and snapping it where the puck comes a little bit more towards your feet before you push back out. So there's this one and this one. Keeping it where it is, pulling it in more towards my feet. Now on the backhand side, it's going to be very similar, where your body weight is here. You start to come over, but do not move the puck very far before you shift your weight back and push it in the direction you just came. So shift, shift. Can be very beneficial when faking you're going to pull it through the defender's triangle, getting them to lean a little bit before you explode back in the direction you came. And specifically on the backhand, I can lean in, protect the puck, and cut to the net. Don't just move on too quickly before spending enough time and getting really fast and really proficient at this skill. But having said that, once you've got it, make sure you go to the P2 drill section and start to combine this skill with the whole bunch of other stick handling skills. That gives you more complex movement patterns, more ways to challenge yourself, and more diversity in the way that you stick handle and fake and move the puck.